Bujuan dinaway magana duk Leonard Sumner ni indigenous kagish ki kamaga can do and Anishinaabe and they go migwachka ge bezindu ego majit no go and so my name is Leonard Sumner, like I said, from Little Saskatchewan First Nation. I'm Anishinaabe. Very happy to be here and grateful for you to be gathered and listening to what we have to say. I was thinking of what song would be appropriate to introduce myself to the United Kingdom, you know. And my people have signed treaties with the leaders of this land that go back generations, and I'm a descendant of two signatories of Treaty 2, which is song. His name translates to Little Long Ears, and then Richard Widows was the other name. So he'd been given a European name by the time he signed. But his Anishinaabe name translated to, I think, he who flies around the feathers. And so the relationship between, you know, the Crown and First Nations people has been very one-sided and tumultuous. And, you know, sometimes you sign up for things and you don't really get what you sign up for. And that's what I think about the treaties. Although I descend from people who signed them, that's not exactly what they signed up for with the oral agreements. So this song is kind of relates to that, because when people were initially talking about signing a treaty, a lot of times meetings were had in the area that I grew up in, where the men would meet with the women afterwards because the women weren't welcome at those treaty negotiations. And so how can you have a treaty between nations that doesn't welcome half of your nation, right? Yeah. So it's a little bit of what I talk about in my music, and this song is called They Say. They say they wounded my soul. They say this land is their home. Dig up my ancestors' bones, but they can't silence my song. No, they can't silence my song. Sometimes it hurts to be indigenous, born in this nation. Not enough to talk about decolonization. In the battles with myself, I'm continually facing. Feel the stress of the world on my shoulders, I'm fading. But I ain't going out yet, cause it's just the outset. And I ain't making change if I'm rapping about an outfit, unless it's that camo, intelligence is ammo. Modern day warrior, just call me Rambo. Not trying to be deceitful, cause mostly I'm peaceful, but getting sick and tired of being seen as unequal. So I'm waiting for the pitch as I'm stepping to the plate. They singing that we rich, but we live in second rate. Well, they don't like the truth, so that's what I'm coming with. Repping for the youth, yeah. That's who I'm running with, to represent a leadership, or represent empowerment. Working on the ground cause I have issues with the government, who issue out apologies while sticking to the policies. More definite than probably keeping us in poverty. Wanna tell me how to live and how to react. The devastation of my culture, trying to keep it intact while living on the rules of the Indian Act. Indian natures were just racist, I'm just stating the facts. They took my identity, I'm taking it back. I am Anishinaabe, I belong to the land. I don't belong to the queen, so as long as I dream, that means I sleep with a song that forever will be sung from the heart. So whenever I speak, the truth comes out and it's setting me free. I don't belong to the queen, so as long as I dream, that means I sleep with a song that forever will be sung from the heart. So whenever I speak, the truth comes out and it's setting me free. And there's a lot that I carry, so much I wanna bury. Sometimes I wonder to myself, why can't I just be happy? I'm living with the memories that's running in my blood, loaded in my bones and buried in the mud. But music is my medicine, my life is the evidence. I realize that ever since my people called it prevalent, coming from the resi-res with words of intelligence. And if I wasn't hellbound, they might say I was heaven sent. They say they wounded my soul. They say this land is their home. Dig up my ancestors' bones, but they can't silence my song.